anybody is definitely deserving to. Everybody who's in that top 5 and that top 10 in the secondary, I mean, it's definitely a place to be.
Tell me a little bit more about Prince. I cover the Lions. I mean, he's a guy that's, maybe on their board. What are they getting if they get him, and you think he'll be there at 13?
Tremendous athlete. Yeah. Tremendous athlete. I believe Prince is a 4-year senior.
Yeah.
So a guy that knows the ins and the outs about the cornerback position. He got a year on me. But I mean, a guy that's going to come in and work. A guy that's going to come in and work, give it his all, and make plays.
And off the field, what's his personality like?
Oh man, Prince, he's a laid-back guy. He kind of remind me of my brother. We call my brother an old soul. What Prince. He have a lot more energy, but he's kind of like an old soul. Matter of fact, that's his new nickname. You out there?
No, it's not him. Jimmy Smith, you know him? I'm sorry, one more. Jimmy Smith?
Jimmy Smith, we talked briefly after come out.
You visited the 49ers not too long ago. Your thoughts about Jim Harbaugh and the organization? What did you think when you visited?
The organization is well put together. Coach Jim has tremendous energy. I mean, he's a guy who I would love to have as a coach. I mean, he's a guy, you can tell that he's very, very into the game. He loves the game. He loves his players. He's a player's coach. Things like that. I mean, I think he's a very special coach, and he will do special things in years to come.
Is there any other coach you compare him to that you've had, or is he kind of some
Which
people
that
say,
I had?
Yeah.
Some people say what?
He's one of a kind.
He's definitely one
Some Cal fans say other things, but that's another story. So.
I mean, I believe he's one of a kind. I mean, I believe every coach have their own personality, have their own identity. But I mean, he's definitely one of a kind of a coach. I mean, one of a kind of coach, and a coach I'd love to play for someday.
And how's your draft experience going?
It's going great. I mean,
first time in New York?
Nah, I've been here a couple times. But draft experience, wonderful. Just happy that I'm here and my family here to spend it with me.
Did you end up visiting the Lions? I know they tried to get you in.
Did, man. Did.
I don't know, talking to them trading up, and they tried to get you in something late.
Actually, the only time I talked to the Lions, they called for my draft information, for my phone number and my agent's number. That's it.
What about the Panthers? Did you come to Charlotte?
I did, because that was my second trip.
How did that go?
That was no problem. I mean, it was a wonderful trip. I had a chance to talk to Coach Ron, and had an opportunity to talk to Coach Sean, get on the board for him. Coach Meach, secondary coach. I mean, the trip was fun. Actually, that's where I met Cam at. But the trip was fun. We had a great time. From breakfast to lunch until it was time to go. That's another place that I can see myself playing and running out of that tunnel.
Did you know Rivera at all before, or was that was probably?
I mean, I knew him, but right, I knew of him.
How did he impress you? And how do you think you would fit in that sort of high energy, new rookie coach sort of?
Well, first of all, I love defensive coaches. Head coaches that are defensive minded. I mean, I believe those guys are more successful in the NFL than others. But I believe I can fit right into that style of play that he's bringing from San Diego. Having Amari and having Fletcher and all those guys, and those guys play smash mouth football, get interceptions, putting those guys in position to make plays. I believe I can fit in that system very well.
How strange is it to come in, to have your draft here be in the middle of all this labor and
You say how strange is it?
Yeah.
Actually, I never experienced it, so I mean, it's still fun to me. I mean, this decision is definitely out of all of the prospects' hands, and I know Mr. Roger Goodell and the NFLPA and the owners. I know those guys will come to an agreement sooner or later. I mean, this is America's game. I mean, everybody loves the game of football, and I can't see the world without it. How do you think the world would be without football?
Well, I think I would be without a job. So my world would be a lot different.
Exactly. I believe a lot of people will be out of jobs. So, I mean, they put a lot of people in jeopardy, but I believe they'll get done.
Are you going to go to the union event this week?
Yes, sir.
You are going to go there. Were you sad to see the NFL change the kickoff rules? Because you're such a
not sad at all.
Kickoff return, I mean.
Right, not sad at all, but kickoff, to be honest with you, kickoff was never like really, I mean, I like to do it, but I'm more of a punt return.
That's what I was thinking.
But I mean, do you think that change is going to impact?
Not really. I mean, it's going to be a problem at the beginning of the year, but once it get cold and that ball get hard, that ball is definitely not going to travel as far as it has been at the beginning of the season.